My gosh, let me see it. We look so good. Smile, everyone. That looks incredible. बंदे का हॉटनेस लेवल तो फुल ऑन ब्लॉकबस्टर है। लगता है तुम दोनों मेरी कॉलेज में नेशनल लेवल की परफॉर्मेंस भूल गई हो। याद करो, बेस्ट डाइविंग मेडल किसके गले में चमक रहा था? ऐसी डाइविंग मैंने लाइफ में कभी नहीं देखी। स्टाइल और कूलनेस दोनों का सुपर्ब कॉम्बो है ये ड्यूड। ये पकड़ सेल्फी स्टिक। अब जो मैं करने जा रही हूँ तुम लोग बस उसे रिकॉर्ड करो और देखो बेस्ट कौन है। ओए तुम दोनों इधर आओ। अगर मैंने प्रूव कर दिया कि मैं उस डूड से बेटर स्विमर हूँ तो तुम दोनों अपना मंकी डांस रेडी रखना। नो बैक स्पेस, नो अंडू। तो अब मेरा और इस बंदे का वीडियो साथ साथ चलाओ और आंखें खोल के देखो कौन ज्यादा प्रो स्विमर है। हमें ये तो बचपन से मालूम है कि तेरे सारे स्क्रू ढीले हैं, पर सारे के सारे घिरे हुए हैं ये आज मालूम चला। मानना पड़ेगा बेटर स्विमर तो ये डूड ही है। वेट, अभी तुम्हारे स्क्रू टाइट करती हूँ। हे मिस्टर स्विमर।
Me?
Yes, you.
Hi.
हेलो। आपकी एक ओपिनियन चाहिए थी।
Yes, of course. बताइए।
इन दोनों वीडियो को ध्यान से देखिए और बताइए इन दोनों में से कौन सा स्विमर बेटर है।
आपके डाइविंग बोर्ड पे स्टांस लेने से और पानी में घुसते समय
ना के बराबर वाटर डिस्प्लेसमेंट होने तक
सब कुछ एकदम परफेक्ट और मुझसे कहीं ज्यादा बेहतर है।
हैंड्स डाउन आपकी स्विमिंग दोनों स्टाइल और एनर्जी में नेक्स्ट लेवल है। सो यू आर द विनर।
सुना है हार को सेलिब्रेट करने से वो चुपती थोड़ा कम है। चलो शुरू हो जाओ। देखना अब ये डांस तो वायरल होने वाला है। अपनी दोस्ती का पैक्ट मत भूलना इरा। जो दोस्तों के बीच में होता है वो दोस्तों के बीच ही रहता है, कभी वायरल नहीं होता।
10. The dive poolside encounter. As the evening sun shone over Sam's apartment building pool, a floating tube hit the water with a splash, quickly followed by a multicolored ball, a bright pink float, and Anna, her laughter echoing as she bobbed with her arm floats. The swimming pool was bustling with excitement. Sam, already dripping wet after a shower, climbed atop the diving board with the ease and confidence of a seasoned diver. Taking a moment to focus, he took a deep breath, sprang off the board, and performed a perfect dive, slicing through the water with barely a splash. Meanwhile, Ira arrived at the pool with her friends Avni and Sonia. They had just walked in on Sam's impressive dive, and both of Ira's friends stood spellbound. At the open shower area, all three removed their bathrobes and rinsed under the refreshing stream. Avni exclaimed, referring to Sam's dive.
What was that?
Sonia replied, her voice filled with awe.
A superb dive, bro.
Ira interjected, but her voice carried a hint of jealousy.
Do you guys remember my inter-school dive? I won gold for that.
Sonia responded. Her admiration for Sam's dive was evident.
Yeah, but this was something else entirely.
Upset by her friend's remarks, Ira retrieved her mobile phone from a bag and handed it to Avni. She instructed.
Wipe your hands and record my dive.
Puzzled, both Avni and Sonia watched Ira with concern. Avni whispered to Sonia.
What's wrong with her now?
Sonia replied softly, shaking her head.
Looks like she's lost it again.
Determined to outshine Sam, Ira climbed up to the diving board. She took a deep breath, steeled herself, and executed a dive filled with competitive spirit. Avni faithfully recorded the entire event. As soon as Ira swam to the pool's edge and climbed out, she hurried over to Avni, grabbed her phone, hastily put on her bathrobe, and marched toward the society office. After seeing this mad rush in Ira, both Avni and Sonia stood there, stunned, unable to comprehend what had just happened. Inside, the society office manager, Rana, was enjoying a hot cup of tea with his colleagues when Ira burst in. Ira asked urgently.
Rana ji, where's the recorder for the swimming pool's CCTV?
Rana replied with concern in his Marathi accented Hindi.
What happened, Ira? Is everything okay?
Ira lied.
I lost my ring.
Rana explained.
Oh dear, go inside and check. By rules, you need email permission for playback, but it's okay for now. Just send the email later and make sure it's from a member's email ID.
Ira assured him.
Don't worry about that. It'll get done.
Rana instructed his office boy.
Hasmukh, go and help madam.
Hasmukh nodded and led Ira to the recording room. She sat down in front of the computer connected to the recorders, determined. Hasmukh informed her.
Madam, you only have permission to watch. If you need a clip, you'll have to get permission from the chairman.
Ira said confidently.
That's not necessary.
Her fingers flew over the keyboard, navigating through the footage files. She wasn't really looking for her ring. She was searching for video proof of Sam's dive, her bid to outshine Sam. Finally, she managed to locate the clip of Sam diving. Sensing Hasmukh standing right behind her, overlooking the computer screen, Ira politely asked.
Hasmukh, why are you standing?
She then dragged a chair and positioned it to block his view of the screen, adding,
Please, have a seat.
as the screen displayed converting clip. Ira cleverly sent the clip to her phone while trying to divert Hasmukh's attention. She inquired.
By the way, why did Dad and Chairman Uncle fight during the last AGM?
Hasmukh, now engaged in the topic, replied.
Madam, you see, for us, all members are the same. Your dad was also a chairman before. Members' parking issues never get resolved in this city. Your father wants 5 more parking spots for himself.
Smiling, Ira noted.
Oh, Dad will get them for sure, anyhow.
Soon after, the screen displayed clip sent. Ira rose from her chair, satisfied with her accomplishment. Ira then left the office, moving briskly towards the pool again. At the swimming pool, Avni and Sonia were leisurely swimming while Sam played with Anna in the shallow end. Ira arrived at the pool in a hurry and called out.
Listen, you two, come here.
Avni, matching her tone, retorted.
Why should we come? You get in the pool.
Sonia added.
Why are you running around like a fool?
Unfazed, Ira pointed her phone towards them and threatened.
Are you coming? Or should I tell your boyfriends where you were last evening?
Alarmed, Avni turned to Sonia.
Sonia, this crazy girl will actually call Rihan. Let's go out.
Soaking wet and defeated, Both Avni and Sonia got out of the pool. Ira then demanded authoritatively.
Now tell me, whose dive was better?
Shocked, Avni exclaimed.
You made us get out of the pool for this silly question.
Asserting her victorious tone, Ira challenged.
If I prove mine was better, you have to clap and cheer for me. Right now, right here.
Reluctantly, Avni conceded.
Fine. Prove it.
Ira triumphantly showed them her phone, where side-by-side videos of her and Sam's dives were playing. Avni and Sonia exchanged uneasy glances, aghast at the lengths Ira had gone to in order to win the argument. Shocked, Sonia said.
Ira, you are such a drama queen, and your screws are all over the place.
Avni quipped.
Want us to help? Screw your head back on?
Ira smirked.
You just need to decide whose dive deserves the applause and whistles.
Avni declared confidently, pointing at Sam, who was currently in the pool.
Hands down, his dive.
Ira smiled dimmed slightly as she retorted.
Not like that. Give me a technical reason for it.
Avni and Sonia exchanged glances, but found themselves at a loss for words. Just then, Sam and Anna emerged from the pool, dripping with water after a refreshing swim. Ira called out.
Hey, Mr. Swimmer.
Sam, a well-built guy with a relaxed demeanor, pointed at himself, questioning if he was the one being called. Ira confirmed with a nod.
Yes, you.
Sam, holding Anna's hand, walked towards them. Avni, with a sheepish smile, cautioned Ira.
Don't make a fool of yourself, Ira.
Sanya added.
Yeah, don't embarrass us, Ira.
As Sam approached, he queried curious.
Yes, how can I help?
Ira, holding her phone out, smiled.
Please tell these two idiots whose dive is better.
Sam took a moment to understand the request. After watching the video intently, he pointed towards Ira in the video.
Your dive was better.
Ira threw her hands up in jubilation, exclaiming.
Yes.
Avni, still skeptical, demanded.
Not like that. Give us a reason.
Engaging fully, Sam began to explain.
To judge a good dive, two things are important: diving stance and water displacement.
Since Ira already held the phone, Sam gently placed his hand over hers to steady it. The unexpected contact sent a ripple of excitement through Ira, her heart beating a little faster. Ira's eyes twinkled briefly, signifying an increase in oxytocin and dopamine levels in her brain, and all this without her knowledge. Sam pointed at the video and unraveled the secret of Ira's superior dive. He fast-forwarded the video, pausing at the moment Ira made contact with the water.
Look here. She has an excellent jumping stance, and she entered the water almost without any splash.
Sonia and Avni watched closely, finally nodding in agreement. Sonia acknowledged reluctantly.
Looks like he is right.
Avni added.
Yes, technically, Ira's dive was better.
Ira beamed with pride as Sam shared a knowing smile with her. Sam commented with a smile.
A dive like that requires both practice and confidence.
Anna, who had been silently observing, playfully tugged on Sam's hand, asking for the phone. Inquisitive Anna said.
Show Papu, show.
Sam, who had been holding Ira's hand, gently disengaged, both of them feeling a mild yet noticeable tingle running down their spines. With the tension slowly dissipating, Sam handed the phone to Anna, who received it with pride shining in her eyes. Swelling with confidence, Ira addressed Avni and Sonia.
Any more explanations?
Both Avni and Sonia shook their heads in unison, indicating that no further words were necessary. With playful seriousness, Ira encouraged them.
Then let's get started.
Without further ado, Avni and Sonia began a humorous and lively display of clapping and whistling, their enthusiasm resonating around the pool area. Sam and Anna couldn't help but smile at the girls' antics, finding the whole scene amusing. Amidst the backdrop of this peculiar, yet joyful musical extravaganza, Ira extended her hand towards Sam, a gesture of introduction that seemed perfectly natural. She said warmly.
Hi, I am Ira.
Sam responded, shaking her hand with a friendly grip.
Sam.
Anna, eager to be part of this adult interaction, mirrored Ira's gesture. She introduced herself, her small hand reaching out.
I am Anna.
Ira replied, her eyes lighting up with excitement.
Oh, hi Anna.
Anna said with a maturity that belied her age.
Pleased to meet you.
Ira responded with a broad smile.
Same here.
Thank you.
Impressed by Anna's demeanor, Ira couldn't help but commend her.
Smooth.
Turning his attention back to Anna, Sam asked.
Shall we go?
Anna nodded affirmatively, her little head bobbing up and down. Sam said as they prepared to leave.
Bye, girls.
Anna handed the phone back to Ira with a polite farewell.
Bye.
Ira replied, beaming at the young girl.
Bye, cutie.
Sam and Anna made their way past the poolside chairs and towards the exit, stepping into the soft evening light. As they walked hand in hand, Anna, with her innocent lisp, broke the silence.
Papu, your dive was better.
Sam's face lit up with happiness.
Wow, I'm glad you liked it.
Anna asked, her curiosity undeterred.
Do you want to know why?
Sam chuckled softly.
Do you have a reason as well? That's great, Anna.
In her honest and innocent manner, Anna explained.
There has to be a reason. Otherwise, it would seem I liked it just because you are my father.
Sam was taken aback, a broad smile forming on his lips as he admired his daughter's forthright nature.
Smooth.
Anna continued, her excitement visible.
You dived and there were no waves in the water. The water was so clear that I saw you swimming underwater like a fish. And Ira stirred up the whole water, did not swim like a fish, and then stopped immediately after the dive.
Sam said, applauding her keen observation.
Superb. You noticed everything so carefully. I am impressed. Clap, clap for you.
Anna's face blossomed into a smile, feeling encouraged and proud of her analysis. Hand in hand, they continued towards their home, sharing a moment of mutual admiration and joy between the father and daughter duo as the evening settled in.